Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Bara, in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is a Monday morning news and Jentel featuring my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair from Hayden, Idaho, Jennifer Falah. Jen, how was your weekend?
Oh, fun.
Fun. Yeah, one of those fun weekends.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, we had something, I would call it kind of a miracle yesterday. Dave and I were sitting around watching football like we always do on Sundays. And Barkley brought us his little gator stuffed animal to toss in the air for him to catch. This is a dog that 2 weeks ago was basically completely blind. And he didn't see it 100%, but he saw it well enough to jump up and grab it. If you saw, I posted the video on the Telegram channel, and it was thrilling. Now, I'm a little concerned about Barkley because he's been very quiet, laying around, but he had his normal walk this morning. So since then, I'm a little concerned, but it's a miracle that he can see this well. To play fetch, that's unbelievable. So I have Jen to thank. She did a healing on him. Marcy did a cleansing on him. I have her to thank. I have got him on, in the last 2 weeks, the CBD Gurus pet oils. I've got the folks, Mike Bara Pets, the mushroom sauce, the mushroom ladies, the mushroom stuff. Got him on all that stuff. And I've got him on LifeWave patches. And we have him on steroids and antibiotics. I don't know what did it. I don't know if the combination of all this did it, but it's basically a miracle that he has recovered to this point, this much eyesight. And with this much eyesight, it's not ideal, but he can be a normal dog and live a normal dog life. And that's a miracle. So thank you all. And thank you guys for helping with his medical expenses on the GoFundMe. I'm not asking for that anymore, but if you'd like to, go right ahead. I can still use it because we got more tests to come. And I have this little muffin right here who's got to get some more tests, Miss Fluffy. So thanks for all that. That's the pet update. Okay, Jen, let's go ahead and just do sort of the usual stuff before we get here while everybody gets their announcements and comes in to the show. First of all, if you missed any of those, go directly to MikeBara.blogspot.com where you can pick up all of the shows that we have been doing lately. There's our show today, Real News Live with Mike and Jen, and Tell the Truth Wednesday, Toxically Masculine Tuesday. You could also see stuff I've done for famous UFO cases that I've analyzed, presentations I've given, interviews I've given with people in the UFO community or interviewed people in the UFO community, commentary and reviews of like Age of Disclosure, the most overrated UFO documentary in human history, old articles I've written, links to my public appearances, everything Mike Bara is on MikeBara.blogspot.com. And if you were to click on one of those shows that are listed there, you would actually jump directly to the Rumble channel, which is Real News Live with Mike and Jen. We've got 7,430 followers there now. We can always use more. We would like you guys to come in and follow us there. And one of the cool things about being a follower on Rumble is that you can hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner for a mere $5 a month. You can support the show. The money goes straight to me and Jen. I'm a little dark there. I'm going to lighten myself up a little bit. Support the show. And you can also hit the little green $sign button. That is the Rumble Rant button. And for any amount, you can help us out and contribute to the show, keep everything going, the doors open and all that stuff. Thanks for being there. And the cool thing is that if you're a Rumble Ranter or a follower or a super chatter on YouTube on Mike Bara 333, you get to jump to the top of the slush pile when it comes to getting your questions answered when we go to question and answer time. Also, please do not forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at the CBDGurus.com, where Matt and Lucas are creating all kinds of awesome CBD products for your health. You hit the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, no capital A, no S on the end, just alien, and pick up this week's specials. You're also going to pick up, along with certain levels of purchase, you'll get Dong, Rupiah. Matt throws Dong, Rupiah, sometimes Bolivar in. And in addition to that, you get the wholesale discounts like on the sleep gummies, the Miracle Gold, the Lion's Mane, the new Excite fruit gummies, which are really cool stuff. All kinds of cool products over there. The Lotion 2000 is great for your skin. The CBDgurus.com. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful sponsors over at MikeBaraPets.com. Diana and Kristen, the Mushroom Ladies. They're coming in, I think, this week. Next week, we're going to have a little session with them. Talk about the wonderful benefits of the mushroom-based supplements for your fur babies, your dogs, your cats, your horsies, anybody, including yourself. There's products for human consumption. Got Barkley on the Mush Puppies Plus, the Mush Puppies, the special sauce. The kitties are on the special sauce, and the Sequoia, the Mojos. The Chill Doggies are great for a dog with separation anxiety. The Mush Ponies for larger dogs, and then the Enforce line of capsules and pills, supplements for human consumption to support your immune system, your brain function, your internal organ function like your liver and your pancreas, your blood pressure, your blood sugar. They've got gummies for kids, all health-based stuff. They got chocolates. They've got coffees. They've got starter packs. They've got all kinds of stuff for you and your fur babies. Send an email to Diana at MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. Link in the description. MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. If your pets are having an issue or if you're having an issue, talk to her and she'll get you on the right family of products to begin your recovery and your path back to health. Also, please don't forget to go to the folks over at LifeWave. Again, link in the description to all this. The LifeWave phototherapy patches, these amazing little things that you just put on your body for 12 hours and stuff changes and stuff gets healthier. Well, not a million, but 10 people now that I know personally have used these to great advantage. They feel better, including myself. I've lost 15 pounds in about 5 doing nothing but taking the base patch, the X39, and the SP6, the hormone balancer, mitigates your appetite, balances your hormones. I haven't had a migraine in 2 months. I used to get them once a week to once every 2 weeks. And since I started on the SP6s, I'm down to almost nothing. So it's just amazing stuff. They've got patches for all kinds of different functions. The Ice Wave pain patches work great, especially if you got a toothache. Dave Bear's been using that. The Energy Enhancer, the Silent Nights. There's all kinds of specials. Link in the description. And what they basically do is reflect back your body's own infrared emissions, stimulating the production of stem cells, and whatever particular frequency that patch is tuned to, it will stimulate stem cells for a different aspect of your health. They're really amazing stuff. All right, Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at jenniferfalaw.com this week?
If you're looking for gift cards for the holiday season to send to all your friends and family everywhere that on the internet, you can go to jenniferfalaw.com, purchase the cards. They're all on sale. Those are big discounts on those services. Email me after purchase. Also, the interdimensional meditation and psychic development classes, 9 video classes that you can own, are on sale as well still. You go to jenniferfalaw.com, email me after purchase from that website so that I can send you your cards and your classes. If you'd like to purchase a private reading with me, schedule it yourself, you can go to philosophy.com. I do have availability sometime this month, I think.
Oh, you still have some days open. Good.
Possibly, yes. There are some spots left this month before we get into Christmas. And you can do that. So go to jenniferfalaw.com for your gift cards and your classes, and go to philosophy.com to schedule a reading with me.
All right, sounds good. Okay, that is what is going on over at jenniferfalaw.com today. Yes, there. Now, where did Jen go? There she is. Okay. All right. Let's get to the news update, such as it is. There isn't much in the way of news. Sorry, Jen. I'd like to cover more airtime here, but the reality is there's not much in terms of the news. Now, there are a few people saying things like there are paymasters who are known to me who claim that they're about 85% of the way through the process of paying their people. These are bondholders, these are government people, these are tier 4A and tier 3 people. The tier 3 bonds, as far as I know, that process has still not been completed. I have 2 really good bond contacts. One of them was supposed to get paid last week. He did not get paid last week. He was not happy about that. But the U.S. Treasury, his contacts there, called him directly and said, you will be paid this week. And they're expecting to be paid on Wednesday. That is the plan. My other bond contact concurs with that timeline. It's the same thing he's hearing. He said last week there was nobody that was going to get paid because all the paperwork wasn't done. He says now the paperwork is done. And he's expecting, like many others, some payments to start going out on the bond side this week. If that's the case, then that means we're a go, that we're rolling. Now, the situation in Venezuela, does it change things? Can it change things? Well, apparently, yes, it can, because the decision was made a while ago that the control of Venezuela was very important. Now, if somebody tells you, I'm not naming any names, TNT Tony, but if somebody tells you this is about control of the oil, nonsense. The oil is the least critical of the resources in Venezuela. This is about who is going to control the revenue from the revaluation of the bolivar. So when the bolivar was included in the package, in the basket, the first basket, that's what has delayed things. At least this is what I'm told for the last couple of months. The dinar and all those people on their side, the dinar, the dong, they've been ready since August 1st. They're ready to go. They're just going through the motions over there, pretending that they have this to do and that to do and the HCL and all this other crap that's been done for months, if not years. So they're ready to go. Zimbabwe's ready to go, but the things has been held up on Venezuela. Now, what I don't know, Maduro was supposed to have removed himself from office or be removed from office, I guess, by yesterday. I've not heard anything about that happening. But when somebody tries to tell you it's about oil revenues, it's not about oil revenues. It's about the revenues created by the revaluation of the bolivar. So on the one hand, those of you that are holding bolivar are probably really happy that you're going to get something out of it. And you're not going to have to wait 3 or 4 years for them to complete the whole process of revaluing their currency. You know, all complying with ISO 20022. That's a positive. The negative is that's what's delayed it. And President Trump and the White Hats are not going to allow a narco-commie terrorist like Maduro to have control over the absolute gush of revenues that are going to be generated by the revaluation of the bolivar. So that is the first issue. The second issue is the exposure of the election fraud, which has been run for the last 20 years worldwide through Venezuela. These are the things I've been told. So where we're at in terms of news, Jen, as far as I know, is bondholders once again are expecting that their funds will be released this week. That would mean we're a go. That would mean the appointments are next. Tier 4B, that's what we're waiting on. Kind of, that's all I got, Jen. What do you got?
I have some Jentel.
Good for you.
Yeah, Venezuela is very important.
Venezuela.
And I told you a long time ago, when the true numbers come out of their resources that they have in the ground, that's when their currency will change. And I think it would be pretty close to Vietnam as far as the rate goes. I have heard things behind the scenes about that, like that's a possibility. So let's all hope for the best, okay? This is Jentel, interdimensional meditation for 12/8/2025, 6th level of heaven, with Jesus, the apostles, and the archangels. The dress was silver. Keep your eye on silver. I told you it might go to about $60. I actually saw like a 62 point something by the end of the year. I don't know where it's at today. I haven't looked. RV News. Michael spoke. He said the Gazette will be published Wednesday and the rate will be visible. The other countries' rates will publish behind the scenes. This visible rate will kick off the event. Other tiers will fund. 4B notifications will go out to the people at night. Now, very critical place that we're in right now. High alert. This is as of now and if everything goes well, okay? Coming in the news. These are bullet points, things I heard mostly, and some things that I saw. Riots form in other countries. I really think this was other countries. I'm not sure if it's here in the United States. Riots form. Don't know why. Collision on the sea. I heard collision and then saw the sea, the ocean. Then I saw the top of a snowy mountain. I'm hoping it's not Mount Rainier. Looked like it. Blows or there's a major avalanche. So be careful if you're on the ski slopes. Be aware of the conditions. So we've either got something blowing its top, and I'm a little concerned about the chain of volcanoes on the planet right now. If we've got bad guys underground, we don't know. We don't know what they can do. Okay? There seems to be a problem there with the volcanoes. So just keep an eye on snow-capped mountains. Then I saw two countries meeting. So two countries meet and shake hands over
58.
Over a line that is drawn on the ground. I assume that's a border. So a line of people come up next to facing each other, a line that is drawn on the ground, and they reach over and shake hands. The last two are oil wells. We're going to hear about oil wells in the news. And when I heard oil wells, I first heard oysters. I don't know how that makes sense at all, but oysters. And that's the Jentel for today.
Okay. When you say a line that's been drawn on the ground, is this a new line or an existing line? Do you get a hit on that?
It's exactly what I told you I saw.
Okay,
I saw two lines of people coming up, like a line drawn across the ground. Two people, not everyone, but two people reach across and shake hands. I assume that's a leader. Those are two leaders. Okay?
Okay. It sounds like North and South Korea to me, actually.
I don't know.
Could be. Could be other places. Did I hear you correctly? Because I still got these plugged ears thing going. Please, Jesus, let's heal those ears for me so I can hear again. Did you say Tuesday for notifications? But you said Wednesday is when the rate will be published. Did I hear something about Tuesday in there or incorrect?
The Gazette will be published Wednesday. The rate will be visible. The other countries' rates will publish behind the scenes. This visible rate will kick off the event. Other tiers will fund. 4B notifications will go out to the people at night. I'm assuming that's after the rate is published.
Okay, great. So I didn't hear that correctly. Just got an update from one of my bond guys on a text message. She said payouts are supposed to start tomorrow. Payouts are dependent on your paymaster's schedule, but he said, I just got an update. Everything kicks off today, and I'm waiting for news. So he's excited about today. So today for the bonds, tomorrow get the funds out to people, and Wednesday for an announcement in the Gazette would fit. The timelines all fit. So let's get excited and happy about that. Yeah, the snow-capped mountains. The thing about Mount Rainier is it's an active volcano, and when you see the snow-capped mountain and you feel like it might be Mount Rainier, I would say that's something to be concerned about.
I'm off in the distance. I see the snow-capped mountain.
Yeah.
There's something that happens from the top. It's either it blows or there's a big avalanche that comes down from the top.
Okay. I don't think the snow cap is particularly high on Rainier now, but here's what could happen is the ground could shift underneath and that could trigger an avalanche too. So there could be, in other words, not a full eruption, but some movement could trigger that whole thing. So, all right. I mean, it's kind of like,
I don't know if it's Mount Rainier. It just looked like that to me.
I know, but it's not illogical for it to be Mount Rainier. It would fit perfectly with what we know Mount Rainier to be, having lived there a long time. So, guys, that's it. That's the schedule. That's that. And the thing is, it's not. Jen. Everybody else is kind of in agreement with that timetable. So let's wait and see what happens. I believe it's Carrie Ann, Sky Prince, is gonna go silent on the 15th. I believe she said. So after that, she's gonna be quiet till after the first of the year. So maybe this all lines up. Maybe this all means something. But we're looking like we're right there. And Jen, do you feel like there has to be a resolution, public resolution of some kind on Venezuela before we do this, or?
I feel like there will be. I feel like we've got it handled.
Well, and that's what other people have been saying.
I will say.
So, good.
And it's the public reveal of that. You know what? I don't know how much I should say.
Just say it. It's like,
oh yeah, just put yourself in danger.
Well,
and black show up the door. Well, let's just say that typically when there's a regime change, and another country is assisting in that, and there's a transition period where they're doing a lot of things with the people and in the streets and publicly. That's what I see going on right now. So
you think the riots, the protests are like staged riots protesting the regime change, maybe in the country?
I don't know where that is. I just saw people coming out into the streets in large numbers, and they were not happy.
Okay, and we don't know where that is. We'll have to wait and see. And see. All right. Questions for Jen must include your real name and the real name of the person, place, or non-corporeal entity that you are asking about. That helps Jen get connected and put you together with the person on the other end of the line to talk to. Also, a reminder that if you were to super chat on YouTube, Rumble Rant, or are a subscriber on Rumble to Real News Live and Mike and Jen, a follower on Rumble or a subscriber, your questions go to the top of the pile. Jen, how long do we have you for question and answer time today? Till about 11:15? Can we go that long?
No, half hour.
Half an hour. All right. So we only have a half an hour for questions today. Let's zip into the YouTube side of the house first. Let's start with Lady Di official. Jen, what do you see for me regarding my next job opportunity in the next 60 to 90 days?
On your current timeline, and if everything goes well, I see you taking a nice big break and working on real estate purchases.
Nice. And that means buying, not being a real estate agent. Hello, Jen, for $50. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy, can you tell me when my daughter-in-law will let me see my grandkids? What are the names of my guides also? Thank you. Happy holidays to you both. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. When will her daughter-in-law let her see the grandkids?
It's either 6 weeks or 6 months, but I'm over in the beginning of the year, so I think it's coming soon.
Good. It's amazing how when suddenly you have money, how those relationships can heal up. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Good morning, Mike and Jennifer. This is cool Raul. Raul here kissing that trophy. Raul here with a question. Is my daughter Jada okay? She's not been herself lately, and she may not be in good terms with her boyfriend Javion. Thanks, 100 trillion. We love you, Raul, even if you are a 49ers fan or something, whatever that is.
She's sad. Relationship problems, feeling controlled. She could use a shoulder or an ear if you want to talk to her. I don't think she's going to tell you everything. I don't think that she's being physically harmed. I think she's safe. She's just emotionally having a hard time right now.
Okay. Christine says M or B.
Looks like a B.
Nice. Robin is here, our primetime gal. Hi, Robin. Nice to see you again. Happiest of holidays. You are welcome. Okay, Kim Marie says, my cocoa bean is a white chihuahua going on 19 with weakness in his back legs. Is he wanting me to let him cross? Thank you.
They don't understand that that's a possibility. There is a lot of daily pain there.
Now, Kim, before you do that, there is a new shot similar to the shot that Miss Fluffy Muffy gets for the back legs, the joint pain. Go talk to your doctor, your vet, about getting that for the children.
Yeah, you're coming up on the loss of the control, the bowel control. That's going to come pretty soon. So you're getting pretty close to making a decision here. Once you see that, it's time.
Sky says the 20th is when Sky's going off. Okay. Damn, Kearney says last time he saw a landslide, the big one happened in Sumatra a few days ago, a few days or a week ago. Yeah, but I don't think
that was China. We saw that.
Yeah, I don't think you see things in the past. All right, let's slide on over to the Rumble side of the house. And yeah, okay. And you don't like.
Just remember, the coming of the news is not really like important as far as like comms or anything, as far as the operation or the transition goes. It's just something that we will see in the news that will confirm the meditation, the top part, the RV news part of it. And this today, anything that to confirm the meditation, we'll see a published rate on Wednesday.
Yeah, really. Let's focus on that, not whether Jen is right or wrong on the coming in the news stuff, which she is most often 80% of the time, right? Hey, yeah, it's possible I put the wrong start time on. I didn't notice. It's too late to fix it now. We're on at our normal time. Robin is also happy that Barkley's doing better. Jeannie here, or Jenny, I have a round birthmark on my left arm. This is common in my family on my mother's side. Any insight? Alien implant, Jenny, possibly?
So any past life connection to the birthmark? No, not this one. Not that one. That's like a skin condition. So no. You might have another one that has that is significant, or like a mole or a freckle.
Okay. Tom H in South Carolina wants to know if he's an M or a B.
B.
Yeah, guys, a lot of you are saying your red castles have disappeared. I think sometimes you have to give them a new card, or you have to maybe you only subscribe for a month, or go double check it on the subscribe button. You probably won't get double charged. Okay. Gabriella, will I find my true love and get married? And when will this be?
In the fall of this next year. Marriage, I'm not quite sure when the marriage comes, but that's when you're in a serious commitment.
Remember, guys, Jen said I'll be married in like 2 years. So the hell doesn't seem like that's possible right now. Elise would like to know. Okay, Elise, you got 2 questions there. I want to ask one of them. Will I live in Georgia or North Carolina? Elise,
Georgia.
ALYCE. Okay, Georgia. Okay, my Sonny says your red castle's disappeared, but the monthly charge is still being processed. Okay, yikes.
Scott.
Okay. Oh, is that Scott Ferguson? Shit, did I say that out loud? Dang it.
No, it's not him.
Oh, it's just an update on the TNT. Tony says it's a long Monday ahead. I don't know what that means. Okay, so Christy Louviere, will the company I'm currently working at close permanently soon? Christy Louviere wants to know if her company's going to close permanently.
They hang in there until like spring or summer.
Okay.
More like summer. June, July. But yeah, they're on the way out.
Okay. Tammy J says, my mom Arlene passed in September. Can you tell me if she has any messages for me? Arlene and Tammy J.
It's with a lot of people over there. She says you're loved and you're missed, and they're all rooting for you. They're excited about your future. It's like as if she's telling me, like, we're all talking about it over here. So mom's okay.
You're the talk of the town in heaven. Okay. Kim Marie also says Iraq has oyster beds, primarily in the northern Arabian Gulf, in the Fafo region, which is historically vital for pearls and
all right, oil wells and oysters. Maybe that's a clue about the line drawn in the sand and the two countries coming together to meet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a clue about what we're talking about, where it is.
Okay. John, Dragon John, do you see me buying the house at 100 Independence Drive, Shepherd, Texas? Will my wife be an M or a B? No, you're not going to buy that house.
No, that's not that one. Will your wife be an M or a B? Strong B there. Strong B.
Okay. Barb wants to know, says my 4 children did not receive their inherited farmland on November 9th in Iowa. Is there a chance that happens in December?
Yeah, like the last week of December is best possibility with that.
Okay. Let's see. Deb says, please say prayers for my daughter Kaylee. She's flying to Chicago today to boot camp. Need lots of prayers for her. Yeah, boot camp can sometimes kind of be a culture shock for people. So
she's gonna do really well though. She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Okay. Robin Butts. Robin says M or a B. It's a different Robin than our Robin.
I know. Just a B. Just quite make it, yeah. Right over the line.
Linda, I'm not the least bit concerned about pole shifts or any of that crap. I researched my book, The Choice, in 2010 very extensively. I think it's very unlikely anything like that happens in our lifetime. So relax about that. Go on with your life and make choices as if everything is going to be.
I've been talking about that forever.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
It's kind of like doomsday theory.
Yeah. Don't be. Here's the thing, guys. The reason I call the book The Choice is because I believe humanity had a choice to make on December 21st, 2012. Do we go forward and try to fix this timeline, or do we wipe the slate clean and start over? And we've done this 4 other times in human history that I know of, maybe even more than that. And the answer is we're going forward and we're fixing this timeline. So there's not going to be any cataclysms to wipe us all out, at least not that I know of. We're going to go forward. Shalita wants to know if she'll be in her new home for Christmas to entertain family.
No, it's too soon.
Okay. And Letitia wants to know if her daughter Christina will get a new job soon.
Yes.
Okay, Jane. Someone placed a bid on the home I want to purchase today, 53 Seacastle Alley. Will they accept the bid or do I still purchase it?
Who is this?
This is Jane.
It falls through.
It falls through. Missy wants to know what she's doing on May 19th, 2026. Missy. Not the one you met, but a different Missy.
Somebody's birthday. Some kind of celebration. I see balloons. Some kind of big party is led back into a restaurant. So that's what I see.
Okay. Rick and Liz want to know Burnett, Texas, or the Ozarks waterfall home? Which one for them?
Texas.
Texas. Okay. Tom H. Oh, we already answered that. Connie Anderson, is the infection I have a sinus infection or tooth infection? Will the antibiotics I'm on and the regimen I'm following kill the infection? Sinus. Okay. Is she on the right treatment?
Yeah. Be consistent with it. It's going to take a while. You might have to get 2 doses of that. It's pretty rough.
Yeah. Dave Bear was having the same issue. Victoria, I continue to see 2 or 3 angels numbers, 11, 11, 22, 22. Are they telling me to stay mindful, manifest, and everything's going to be okay? Or is it RV related or something else? Victoria, seeing angel numbers.
Well, when I see 111, that means be mindful of your thoughts you're manifesting right now. I don't like the word manifesting for some reason. I don't know why I don't like that.
Everybody uses it.
But you're creating your reality, so don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. So yeah, you're getting the message. So if you're sitting around, well, I'd really like this to happen, but most of my thoughts and my time are worried about everything that could go wrong. Stop doing that.
Okay. Keisha wants to know what you see in the romance department for her.
Okay, I keep drawing fences and curled barbed wire on the top of them. I don't know if it's a personal thing right now.
Date a prisoner? sounds like you're gonna make.
Sounds like a personal problem to me, but
wow. Well, women, they like those criminals. They do.
I'm just thinking about putting it up around the house.
Wow.
I'm drawing that. All right, what was her name?
Chris. What was it? I'm sorry, Keisha Mitchell.
What was the question?
What do you see in the romance department for her?
March, there's a man approaching, walks into your life. He's what we would call like a divine masculine. So he comes in very supportive, very loving, very strong, but has balanced those 2 sides of himself. And wants to love, honor, and protect. Awesome.
Okay.
That's how you should do it, man.
DPay G writes, I don't know your name. I don't know. I can't see. Okay, this is a black lady. And she wants to know M or B.
Oh my God. I just got everybody's reaction about how freaking rich you are. It's really good. It's really good.
Pretty rich.
Yeah, I think that's a B.
Okay. All right.
Do not tell everybody.
No, don't tell anybody. Debbie, DEBYP, Debbie P. Do you see if I need to register my additional bonds with my sovereign, or will they redeem them at my treasury appointment for my previously registered bonds? Does she have to do some additional registration of what she has?
No, everything is completed when you get into that meeting.
Okay. We got to move quickly because we only got 14 minutes left. Kat, have I ever come into contact with an alien? And do you have any idea when? Kat.
Okay, Kat. Contact with an alien. Yeah. It came and looked in the window when you were sleeping. I think you were a child. Or there was a child in the bed with you, like if you had one of your children sleep with you, you put them to sleep. So I'm not getting the innocence from you. I think they wanted to see the child. And you were there. I don't know what happened there, but that's what I'm getting from that.
Okay. A little ice pack on the back here. Lilani wants to know if she'll be able to move out of her room rental this month, December.
Next month.
Okay. Rhonda wants to know if she's purchasing 681 Pebble Beach Drive or 851 Pebble Beach Drive. Thoughts on that?
What's first number?
681 or 851.
$681. It's on the
Okay.
mail. Paperwork.
Okay. Will my sister, this is Michelle, will my sister Robin S. get a med bed this December, or will it be January?
Well, January.
Okay.
Scott sent me something that says oysters symbolize a variety of concepts, including love and fertility, linked to the goddess Aphrodite. Hidden treasures and inner beauty due to pearls, luxury and wealth, and opportunity and possibility. I don't know if that connects with what we got in the Jentel, but it's interestingly enough. Yesterday, I heard Aphrodite, and then I saw pearls. I didn't even remember that until right now.
Yeah, I think Venus or Aphrodite.
So what the hell is that about? It's so weird.
Well, there's the Venus on the half shell. It's an old Greek symbol, I believe. Venus and Aphrodite might be the Roman version, or vice versa.
Look for any references to that in the news. Locations, parts of the world.
Okay, Lucy wants to know, says her teenage granddaughter Madison is extremely depressed and harming herself, and wants to know if this will pass soon.
She needs to get on some kind of medication.
Darlene wants to know how long before she can buy a house.
Month and a half, best possibility.
Okay. Carissa, Cater late. I'm busting my butt right now for my new company. I'm feeling really good about it. When do you see me to start making money?
Around the first of the year, you start to see money coming in, but I think you drop the whole thing after that. What I'm seeing is two timelines merging here.
Is that it?
You know what this wall looks like that I'm drawing? I'm sorry. I think I'm channeling stuff. It looks like the wall between Mexico and the United States.
Oh.
Okay. Greg wants to know if he's an M or a B. Greg.
Billions. B.
Candace is his daughter-in-law. I think we answered that question anyway. I hope. Okay. Hi, Jen. My kitty Mango is no longer grooms himself. He's diabetic. He won't let me shave his matted fur. He's really sad. Is it time to let it go?
That's your decision, buddy. He's not having a good time anymore.
Okay. Matthew wants to know M or B.
B.
Joshua wants to know, when will I meet the person that I will marry?
June.
Not that long. John Christopher, any message from my spirit ROI Rolt guide? ROLT guide? Know what he's getting at there.
John Christopher. Focus your mind. You're too scattered. You're frustrated you're not getting results, but you're too scattered. One thing at a time.
Focus. Enforce clarity from the mushroom ladies. Health guy. Hopefully the two men coming to the line and shaking hands will be Ukraine. Yeah, that would be.
Could be. Could be.
End of that. This is Mary and Steve. Will our letters be an M or a B?
It's like it's hard to hear it today. B.
B. Awesome. Team Shaw says, hi, Jen. Do you see my daughter Melissa and her spouse working in my animal rescue?
Yeah.
Nice.
I do. I do see it. It does come to fruition. I do see the animal rescue.
Very nice. Okay, let me turn now. A couple more questions over on the Rumble side, and then we'll let you get out of here. Okay, we did Greg. Linda wants to know, how soon after my RV appointment will I get in a med bed, and will Casper get in a pet one at the same time? The pet beds are coming a little later, right?
Quite a bit later. Public rollout. When will she get into a med bed? 3 weeks after your appointment.
Okay. Amber and Regine want to know if they're a B or an M.
B.
Okay.
Something good's happening in Venezuela.
Something good's happening in Venezuela.
There's too many B's.
Yeah. Robin, again, will Luis S. recover and not be paralyzed from planned surgeries on his spine, neck, and knee? When will he possibly be able to work?
Is that who I just did a healing on? Robin. If he doesn't get into a med bed, it's a 6-month recovery for that. From February on. I do think he does recover.
Mike wants to know if his neuropathy will be healed.
If you get into a med bed, I have really a problem with circulation throughout the body. It goes all the way back to the heart. I would have your heart checked.
Okay.
If you're not already aware of that.
Arita wants to know, will she get the home on Chamberry Drive?
Yes.
Vicky wants to know if she's an M or a B.
I think that might be just like almost a B. Pretty
Okay.
big M.
Nanette says her husband Tom needs to have a heart procedure. Will he get into a med bed soon? That's all dependent on when the RV goes, guys. So live life as it's in front of you right now.
It is written into Tom's life plan to experience getting into a med bed.
Wow. That's a hell of an answer. Wow.
That's a gift for all of us today.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Denise Cox wants to know if all of her foreign currency is good, and will she be an M or a B?
That's not a good question for me, guys. You really shouldn't go off of what I say. There are some things in there that are not good. I think we're looking at an M. Like a big M, but when I say M, it could be like $800 million. I think you'll be fine. You know.
Yeah, probably be okay with 800 million. Clara's saying the Russian people plan to protest the war and are gathering in the streets.
Really?
Like Russia? I don't think that's likely, but Russia maybe.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It can't be something that happened before the Jentel, I guess. It's coming in the news.
Okay, Mary Gold wants to know M or B.
That's a B.
Hi, Arita. We asked this question. The home on Chamberry. I asked that. Can we get an answer?
Yeah, I think I did that.
Aniko, millionaire or billionaire? M or B?
Big B. M.
All right, one last question, and we got to let Jen go. Steve wants to know, will we ever benefit from the asset seizures of EO 13818, 13848? Is that what the sovereign?
I thought I heard that in the Jentel today.
Is set up for. Wants to know if that's what the sovereign wealth fund is set up for. I gotta go. Some retard has turned the heat on for some reason.
That's not a short answer.
Yeah.
I don't know how those two are connected, but I did hear 13848 in the Jentel today, but I wasn't like focused yet, so I don't know. I didn't write it down. The Sovereign Wealth Fund, basically in a nutshell, is so that it's for the people. Whether that's the trust or just so that it will fund services for the people or whatever, it's for the people. So I don't really know how to answer that.
All right, it is 11 o'clock. Jen has got to go a little early today because she has reading to take care of. She has to get out there and serve you guys. Jen, anything else going on? You doing philosophy tomorrow?
Pretty sure I'm doing philosophy tomorrow.
Eric,
I will post it on Telegram if I am.
Re-ask the question. I didn't see a $20 super chat from you. Rick, come on, quickly type the question. I'm going to try to keep Jen here just a little bit longer because Eric, retype the question?
It's okay. It's just that I was trying to get off because there are people in my house installing a washing machine right now.
Yes. But luckily, we did not have a breakdown. All right.
Yeah, I didn't know if they said,
you don't have to super
make
chat.
sure they can get to the circuit board, and I was like, is the electricity going to go off?
Just retype it, Eric. All right, Toxically Masculine Tuesday tomorrow. It'll be an interesting news show. Lots of stuff going on in the more conventional news. Okay, it looks like Eric's not going to. Eric, tell you what, if you're in the Telegram chat, send me the question in the Telegram chat, and I'll forward it to Jen, or maybe you can ask it of Jen. I would like to get you your question answered. Oh, he just wants to know if he's an M or a B. That's easy. Eric.
B.
Good for you, Eric. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you for being here. I'll be on with Toxically Masculine Tuesday tomorrow night with the usual crew. We don't know about Jen yet. And Jen, congratulations on your new washing machine. I know there's nothing that a woman loves more than a new appliance. Am I wrong?
I'm excited about it. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right, bye-bye.